Hi, welcome to this tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you how to draw Wednesday Addams using charcoal pencils. Let's begin. These are the art supplies I'm going to use for this drawing. I use the grid method to sketch my outlines. I'm going to do a separate video to show you how I prepare my grid. I'm using A3 paper for the drawing, 2H pencil for the outline. I'm laying down the first layer using a 2B generous charcoal pencil. What I'm shading here is the darker values and the midtones, the shadows and the midtones with 2B charcoal pencil. I'm switching the pressure with the pencil to get different values, dark values and lighter values. I'm still using my General's charcoal pencil 2B to add the first layer, the shadows and the midtones. I'm also drawing the eyelashes, making them dark. Make sure you're not pressing your pencil on the paper. You just have to dab lightly, She has freckles on her face, so I'm using the 2B pencil to draw these freckles just randomly. The video is in time lapse. The actual drawing took a whole lot of time, so it takes time. So you have to be patient. The video is in time lapse, sped up. That's why I'm able to do it in 9 minutes. So you draw the hair. I'm drawing the hair still with the 2B, so I'm just marking the shadows where the shadows on the hair and leaving the white areas for the highlights. Then you use your dry brush to blend what you've shaded. So you just try to blend gently with a brush. I'm using a small sized brush, but large areas I use bigger brushes, small areas I use small brushes to shade. So you just shade it all gently, nice and smooth. I'm using a blending stump just to dab gently the freckles and other thick black areas. Just retouching again with my brush. Then I'm using my electric eraser to add highlights. And then I'm using a 4B general charcoal. This is darker than the 2B, so I'm using this for the second layer, adding depth and giving it a more realistic look. So you just use that 4B and go in the dark areas, make them darker, and then you shade. So I also use a 6B for the pupils to make them darker. And then I'm using a kneadable eraser again for the hairs, just adding the highlights for the hair, drawing hairs, giving it the illusion of hair. So I'm using charcoal powder for the braids, just to make it faster, and brushed. I'm using a brush to apply it, and also I used charcoal powder for the background, a lighter grade of charcoal powder. And then I use my 6B charcoal pencil to give it more detail, draw the lashes properly, and I use my brush to just blend everything. As you draw, you blend, you refine. So I'm refining, I'm adding highlights. So what you want to do basically is you shade, you blend, and you add highlights. You repeat the process: shade, blend, add highlights, shade, blend, add highlights. Then there should be a gradual transition. There are no lines on a human face. From one value to the other, the transition has to be gradual. So when you get all this right, you get a realistic looking drawing that pops out of the paper, that looks three-dimensional. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment in the comment section. See you in the next video.